Hi, Graham from Playfair Finance. I want to address what I believe is a common misconception about getting involved in property investment. Um, the misconception is if you're not involved in property and you look at somebody who has a number of properties, you think that they must be wealthy and had a lot of money in order to get into that position. And that's not necessarily the case. Um, as a rule of thumb, what you probably need really is a small deposit to get started, and a little bit of money to cover some fees and potentially some refurbishment. Um, but there are ways that you can purchase properties that aren't on the market, or that have a discount, which allows you to add some value, because the value in property is made when you buy, not when you sell. So if you go on a property course and because you're interested in property investment, what they will maybe explain to you is that you can do it with no money, because you can borrow other people's money in order to get together that 30% deposit. Now, I think that is possible, certainly, if you have a track record of having done it. But for the first couple of investments, you need really to stump up the money. Now, you may be able to borrow that from people who you know, friends and family, who are prepared to lend money to you based on believing in you and what you're planning on doing. And then the balance of that would be covered by a buy-to-let mortgage. So it's possible to buy below market value, add value, refinance again at the higher value, and take out most, if not all, of the money that you have put into that property, allowing you to recycle that money again. So the next property you buy, you have to put slightly less in, and then the next property you buy, slightly less again, the next property slightly less again. So it's a snowball effect. So it might look from the outside that you have invested a deposit every single time you have purchased, but that's not necessarily the case. So it depends on your strategy, but it's something worth thinking about if you're looking to grow a portfolio of property. Hope that's helpful.